welcome to another video and welcome to my December TBR. So I don't really know how we've got to December. What's that about? It was summer yesterday. What are we talking about? And I'll be honest, I don't really know what I want to read in December. Well, I do. I want to read a lot of festive romances, but I also don't want to just put like 20 festive romances on my TBR and get myself in a romance slump, because that's not going to be fun for anyone, least of all me. So what I am going to do, over the last year or so, I've had these come from Illuma Crate. These are reading prompt cards. That one is upside down. And I think it would be quite fun to use these cards to pick my TBR. I do have a pile of possibilities here next to me, so I will try and be getting to all of these ones, but yeah, I'm going to use these prompt cards to decide. I've got two sets here. They are different sizes. Can you see that? They're different size cards anyway, so I'm not going to shuffle them together, which was my original plan, but I'm going to like alternate picking. And I don't know how many books I'm going to pick, maybe 6. So let's just start off with this pack. I think this was the first set that I got from Illuma Crate. So shuffled up, let's pick this one here. A book you never finished. Oh, Illuma Crate. How dare you? Well, none of the books in my pile of possibilities fit that prompt. None of the books on my November TBR. Oh, actually. One of the books that was on my November TBR and I haven't read, it does fit that prompt. Foul Heart Huntsman by Chloe Gong. I have got a bookmark in it at page 50. I don't know why. I don't remember starting this book, and I don't know why I put it down. I know nothing. So we're going to assume that I started this one and never finished it, and so this will be book 1 on the TBR. Let's stick that card in there. Where am I putting these? Let's make a pile here next to the pile of possibilities. Ah! Where did that card go? Right. Let's use the other pack. Shuffle them up. And pick this one. A book with a library. Ooh. Okay, that does work. That works. I'm going to put on Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix. So one of my 2025 goals is to read my arcs in time. So this book comes out in January, which means I want to have it read in December so that I am able to review it for January. This one does have some sort of library in it, I believe. I think that... So this one is, it's set in like a home for girls who have got pregnant. And I think that what happens is a travelling library comes over and like shares a spell book, which is where the witchcraft element comes in. I don't know, but I have heard library with this one, so it's going on there. Okay, back to this pack, quick shuffle, and then we will pick that one because it jumped out at us. What does that say? A book with a colour in the title. Well, none of those have a colour in the title. I'm going to pick again. I don't like that one. I could find a book with a colour in the title, but to be totally honest with you, I don't want to. We're going with this one, which is upside down. A book with natural elements on the cover. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to go with How My Neighbour Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn because it has a tree on the cover and trees are natural. This one is for a book swap that I'm doing, so I need to get this one read by the 8th of December, so it will be an early read in December. Back to the other pack. And we're going to go with this one. A Book with a Queer Romance. I can do that one as well with these ones I've got in front of me. The Boy I Love by William Hussey. This one again is an ARC. It comes out in January. This one is a World War I historical romance between two young men. I am very excited to read it. I think this one sounds absolutely beautiful. Let's pick another one from this pack. I'm not going to shuffle them again. Actually, I will. I was going to say we've done a lot of shuffling, but we're going to just shuffle and pick. Let's go to the top. Let's go that one. Upside down again. A book from an author you've never read before. I don't know if I've read from this author before. Let me check. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to pop it up here. I'm going to be reading Three Holidays and a Wedding. I think it's called that. Oh my goodness, I've got completely brain fart. I can't even remember who it's by either. But I'll pop it up here, and that way it's from authors that I've never read before. I will pick another one from this deck. Let's go with this one. A Book That Is Friends to Lovers. I think that one is Enemies to Lovers. This one. This one might be Friends to Lovers. I'm again going to put on a book that I don't physically have in front of me, which is Love Like Farms by B.K. Borison. I think that one is Friends to Lovers. I think so. Do I want to do any more pulls? Let's maybe do two more because I'm having fun. Yep. That was a complete mess. Let's go with this orange one here, which is upside down. That one. The oldest book on your TBR. No. I don't want to. I don't know what my oldest book on my TBR is, and I don't want to. So we'll pick again. I'm allowed to do this because it's my game and my rules. A book by a debut author. This might be her debut. Let me look. It might not be her debut. I'm gonna say Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young because I think this could be her debut. If it isn't, I need to read this book anyway. Again, this is a buddy read. I need to have this one, well, it's a book swap, and I need to have it read by probably by the 12th, ideally before that. I've had, as you can tell with all the tabs, 2 of my friends have read this one already, so I need to read it and then pass it on. I think this is Adrienne Young's debut. I can't see anywhere in here where it mentions other books by Adrienne Young, so I'm assuming that this is her debut. That's my assumption. We will plead ignorance if we are wrong. And I'm going to do one more pick here, so we've got 8 books. Is 8 books a good number to end on? Should I go for 10? Is 10 a little bit excessive? Well, I am having fun. that one, a book with a love triangle. That one doesn't have a love triangle. I definitely have books with love triangles. This one is going to be a placeholder card because I have many Christmas romances that I want to read. 100% there'll be at least one of them with a love triangle, but I can't think of which one it would be off the top of my head. So it will be a Christmas romance. I'll do some research before I edit this and I'll pop up like the book or some options up here. I hate myself already, like editing me. Future editing me is already hating me. But I will pop up options. But yeah, this is going to be a Christmas romance of some form. How many books is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shall I do 2 more? Shall I? We're going to do 2 more. I'm having a grand old time. Oh, okay, as that one there flew out, we'll pick that one. Which is a book with multiple POVs. I think this one will work. Yeah, this one I think will work. This one follows melody and beat. Like really, the names are quite on the nose there. And they both seem to have POVs in here. That's all of the books on my pile of possibilities, like now actually on my TBR as well. So final book from this stack. Let's have that one. A book with an animal in the title. Oh, I can do that one. I have a book on my Kindle, I'll pop it up here, called The Christmas Dog Sitters. I don't really know anything about what it's about other than dog sitting at Christmas, and it has a spaniel. That's why I requested it on NetGalley. Okay, so that is my TBR. I'm gonna just put these cards away and then we'll go through everything, see if I can remember what I'm picking. But I am excited. I think I've got a good stack here. So this is my physical stack, plus there are, I think, 4 digital books in here as well. So for a book with an animal in the title, it is The Christmas Dog Sitters. For a book with multiple POVs, Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. A book with a love triangle, I don't know, but it will be one of these. Oh no, this one was a book by a debut author, and I think I am correct with A Sky in the Deep. If I'm incorrect that this is not Adrian Young's debut, I'm going to be reading it anyway. So you feel free to correct me if I am wrong. But I will choose to ignore you and read this book anyway. I'm going to be reading other books by debut authors, so like it will be fine. A book that is friends to lovers. Oh, Love Like Farms. A book from an author that I've never read from before. 3 Holidays and a Wedding. And I can't remember who that author is. A book with a queer romance. I've got The Boy I Love. A book with natural elements on the cover. How My Neighbour Stole Christmas, with a tree. A book with a library, Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. And a book you never finished, Foul Heart Huntsman. I am excited by this TBR. I think this looks really good. I think we've got a good amount of festive romances. So I think I've got 6 festive romances in here, which is a good amount of festive romances. 2 arcs, which is fantastic, and then 2 fantasies. I think that works quite nicely. I would maybe like to try and find like a thriller or something just to kind of round out. Actually, Witchcraft for Wayward Girls is like a horror, so that's a little bit different. But that is my TBR for December. Will I read them all? Will I read something completely different? Who knows? Let me know what you think of using the playing card prompts. So I will also just say, I probably should have said this at the beginning, but I didn't. So we're going to say it now. You might have noticed I haven't been playing my TBR game recently, Jenny's Jenga. Part of that is just I've kind of got a little bit bored of it. So please do let me know. Do you prefer watching me play a TBR game? If so, I'll bring Jenny's Jenga back for 2025, but I'm probably going to just redo it slightly. Did you like this format of picking books with prompt cards? And again, if so, I'll carry on doing it. Do you prefer the format that I think I did my November one and like a couple of other ones this year which was just literally picking random books that I wanted to read? I'll be honest, I am a bit of everything, because what I love with TBR games and like random picking books is it gets me other books that I wouldn't necessarily pick up myself. You know, books that if I'm picking books for myself every month, I'm going to be picking like, you know, my most anticipated, which is fantastic. But as you can see, there are many books on my shelves and I don't necessarily gravitate towards all of them. So when I've got like a prompt, it does help me to kind of read those books that I wouldn't normally gravitate towards. But on the flip side of that, it does also mean that sometimes I'm reading books that I'm just not that interested in. So let me know how you like to see TBRs be created. If you like this video, please leave me a like, subscribe down below if you would like to see more of me. I am doing Vlogmas throughout December, which is a video every single day up until the 24th of December. So please do subscribe if you want to see what I get up to throughout December. If you want to just leave me a emoji just to let me know you were here. Leave me either a Christmas tree or a snowflake, some sort of like festive emoji, because I'm reading quite a few festive romances. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.